very, very tall. Well, first of all, I just want to echo what Paul said and congratulate and thank Sasha Von Bonbon and Kitty Neptune, excuse me, and David Oye, and Andy and Marnie for creating such a witty and spectacular and personal account of the paradox of intimacy that is stripping.
Nice! Nice!
So a little thing I want to say.
Ouch! Drop the soap. Oops.
And don't be intimidated by this piece of paper. It's not terribly long, but I wanted to get this right. So thank you. It's a great honor for me to be taking this position. And I know many of you here, and many of you I don't know. And please, come and see me tonight because I really want to meet everybody. This community tonight. I want to take this opportunity tonight to talk about the past. And I want to speak to the past in large part because this is our 30th season.
Woo! Damn.
3 decades.
Damn.
That's a generation.
That's 3.
It's an incredible achievement. I also want to speak to the past because I'm coming in as the new artistic director and I represent the next generation. And somehow I stand for the future. I'm fascinated by the power of metaphor. As a theater maker, I peddle in metaphors. Metaphors are my schmata, so to speak. And that's probably why I think a lot about metaphors. And I'm fascinated by the way that metaphors are ways that we express the way that we experience the world, but that also can function in such a way that they limit the way that we experience our world. A couple of years ago, I came across this article about this indigenous tribe in the Andes called the Aymara tribe. And this article was fascinated by this tribe because a bunch of researchers were studying their language, and the way they spoke about time revealed a very, very unique and special relationship that they had with time. They don't, like us, place the future in front of them and the past behind them. So they don't say, I look forward to this new job and I'm happy to leave that job behind. They place the past in front of them and the future in back of them. And this article was very impressed by this tribe because they think it's the only place in the world where people think of time this way. The standard sort of cognitive position on this is that we think of the future as ahead of us because we walk forward towards places and we leave places behind. And the reason why this really blew my mind because in actuality, the way that they describe time is much truer to my experience of time. And that's couldn't be more true this evening. 30 years. You know, when I look at the past 30 years that Buddies is, or the 30 years of Buddies, I not only see a story of a group of artistic pioneers and mavericks who fought to create a space for the avant-garde in this city, I also see a community who fought and who is fighting for equality. I see a story where a theater company and a community came together and stood in the face of intolerance and fought for the freedom of expression.
Woo!
Yes, fuck yeah.
Baby yeah!
And that together took leaps that were never dreamt possible. And me as a 34-year-old gay man standing here tonight, my life is in part because of that 30-year story. So,
woo!
Tonight, as I stand here before you, as the new artistic director of Buddies, I say that I'm about to take a step backwards into the future. And I keep my eyes on the past. And that past nourishes me, inspires me, emboldens me, and empowers me. And I know that that past will shed just enough light to let me know that my foot's going to hit firm ground. So thank you for 30 years.
Baby, you're covered.
It's a gift. Thank you. Covered! Here's to 30 years of buddies, to a great show tonight, and to a fantastic season. Thank you very much.